JCD Bros.
Most people don't realize it, but the Nintendo Switch carrying case has one weak point that most brands always cut corners on. At first glance, a Switch case seems like the most boring accessory out there. But here's the secret. If that weak point fails, the whole case will become useless. And that weak point is the only moving part on the Switch case. The zipper. There's one zipper brand that dominates the market. They make over 10 million zippers a year. You will find them on Nike, Adidas, luxury handbags. Even NASA trusted them for astronaut suits. And it's such a big selling point that bag makers brag about it. And even the reviewers can't stop mentioning it.
YKK zippers.
YKK zippers.
YKK zippers.
YKK zippers.
YKK zippers.
YKK zipper.
In this video, we are going to dive into why zipper quality matters way more than you think. And then I will compare two Switch cases, both using exact same YKK zipper, to show you why the design of the case matters just as much as the hardware. By the end, you will know exactly what to look for before buying your next Switch case. Hey, Chill here from JCD Bros. Before we jump in, I noticed that about 90% of the people watching this video haven't subscribed yet. So if you could do me a quick favor and double check if you are a subscriber to the channel, that would be tremendously appreciated. It's free, it helps the channel grow, and it makes you part of the journey with us as we build something here together. I appreciate you for that. But before we get into Switch cases, let's take a quick look at why YKK zippers are such a big deal in the first place. Back in 1930s, a Japanese salesman named Tadao Yoshida started a pile of unsold zipper with a mission to make zipper that never fail. He built his company from scratch after World War II, and by 1950s, YKK was making zippers stronger, affordable, and even better than anyone else. To maintain the quality, they built everything in-house, with total control and no middleman. Fast forward to today, YKK makes over 10 billion zippers a year. And here's the kicker, YKK controls almost half of the global zipper market. That's how dominant they have become. So I picked up two Nintendo Switch cases to compare, Tomtoc and Hagibis. Full disclosure, this is not a sponsored video. I bought these cases with my own money because I was searching for the Nintendo Switch case with the YKK zipper. And after going through all the options, I found these two. Both of them use YKK's 5R zipper. A quick breakdown, RC stands for racket coil. It was originally designed for sports gears like tennis bags and racket covers. It's flexible, handles curve better than regular zippers, and it's made to run smoothly even heavy use. The number 5 just refers to the size, how big the teeth and the sliders are. So in theory, Tomtoc and Hagibis are using the same size and same type of YKK zipper. On paper, they should feel identical, but in practice, no. Tomtoc feels smooth. With only little resistance at the router corners. Meanwhile, Hagibis feels sticky the whole way through. It snags at corners and sometimes even on straight line. At first, I thought maybe my Hagibis unit was defective. I reached out directly to YKK to figure out what was actually going on, and they explained something I didn't know, even though both zippers are original YKK. The difference comes down to the slider and puller design. The Hagibis case used DFN T2 slider, where the cord is tied straight to the crown. Because the cord is soft and elastic, it creates that sticky, inconsistent feeling when you zip and unzip. On the other hand, Tomtoc uses RC-DFW slider, where the cord is attached to the DFW puller. That design makes the pull more rigid and in control, so the operation feels way smoother compared to Hagibis case. So the problem wasn't that Hagibis uses the fake YKK zipper. It's the same hardware. The choice of the slider and puller completely changes the experience. And honestly, I was shocked, because it proved that even the brand sourced the best zipper, they can still screw up the user experience if they don't think carefully how to build the case. I'm curious though, have you ever had a zipper that feel on you? Like backpack, jacket, or even luggage? Let me know down in the comment below. I want to see how many of you have run into this. Now here's the trap to watch out for. YKK makes a lot of zippers, but not all of them are right for Switch cases. Take AquaGuard PU-coated YKK zippers as an example. They are often sold as a waterproof zippers, but their PU coating will peel over time, especially if you are live in a hot and humid environment or you leave your gear exposed to the sun. I have seen plenty of backpacks with PU-coated zippers that eventually flake and jam, and honestly, I really think it's unnecessary because most of the time, your switch case is just inside another bag. So don't fall for the marketing. Stick to a standard RZ zippers that will last longer. The only reason most brands don't use YKK is because it's cheaper. If you are thinking picking up the Tomtoc case, I'll drop the link down in the description. By through the link, I will get a small kickback at no extra cost to you. Thank you so much. So here's the big takeaway. A switch case is only as good as its zipper. The case design and the zipper pull matters just as much as the zipper. It shows that the choice of the material itself can also be the problem. YKK has earned its reputation for a reason. That's why the Tomtoc case came out on top for me. It's not just about the parts, it's about how you put them together so it works seamlessly. If you find this video helpful, do check out the video at the corner. It's about the smallest original switch talk. I think you will like it. Until then, take care, hit that like and subscribe button. Cheers guys, have a good one.